Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today is Mixed Media Sunday, so I am making these beautiful little stand-up Christmas trees, which are lovely. It's just got like a little wooden block, and I have got some card, I have got some burlap or some hessian on there, some seam binding, and I've just inked it up as well, and I just think they look really lovely on there. I've got a little bit of wire in there to hold them together, and I'm just making like a little display. I've got a couple of different ones that I have downstairs because I've did the decorating on Friday, so we got our Christmas tree up, so I thought I'd make some little bits just as little displays, which I think look really lovely. I have got a little bit of this stuff which I did have a mixture. It's got glitter and shiny bits and bits of snow and things like that in there, so I've just added a little bit of that to on here as well, which I think look really pretty. I just love them. So these are two different sizes. I just want to make just another sort of like smaller one, so I'm just going to show you how I have done it. Let's just stand those up over there. I have got some wire. Now this is just like galvanized wire. This is sort of like gardening wire. So I'm just going to take a little piece of that just for the tree. So let me just bend this in half, and then we will just bend this up. Just twist this round like that. So this will just be the sort of a trunk of the tree, and then I've just wrapped that with a little bit of fabric. So that's as simple as it can be, like that. So that's just wound up, and then I have a piece of card. Now these are the two that I've already cut out, and I'm just going to do one more. This is the template that I have, so let's put it up this way so it will fit on. So this is, I'm going to put my trees, let me put my trees over there out of the way. So this is just a template, and all as I did, I just folded a piece of paper in half, well not quite in half, like that, and then I've just cut a diagonal like that, just so that it's equal, like that. So that's how we've got our little tree template. So I'm just going to pop that on there, get my pencil and just draw around it. I'm going to make this one slightly smaller though. There we go, just so I can see this. Just cut this down. So get any of your scrap piece of cardboard that you have and just cut them out. Is that a little bit smaller? That's just a tiny bit smaller, isn't it? So I'm going to use that. Pop that to the side. Now I'm just going to just rip some little bits off it like this, just like that. So you've probably got some bits of cardboard like this that you can use, so these are really nice. And obviously you don't have to, if you haven't got any of these, you don't have to stand them up. You could make a little hole in the top and hang them off the Christmas tree, or off gift bags, or pop into a little bit of happy mail or something like that. So there's all sorts of ways to use them, and you could also pop that into one of your journals as well. So I'm going to pop that like that. I'm going to get some gesso. I've got a brush which I'm just gonna a little bit of gesso over that, like this, just on the front. Now if you're going to stick them into your journal or something, you only do one side, you don't have to do both sides. But if you're going to have them, you could make smaller ones and have them as sort of like little name things on your table. If you're having people around for Christmas dinner, you could make little stands, couldn't you, like that. So I'm going to pop that down. That's all done. Quickly zap that. I also have some distress oxides, which I have brushed corduroy, gathered twig, and I have old paper, and that's just to do this little bit of colour in there as well. So let me just quickly dry this. Okay, so that's that bit done. Now I've got some bits of leftovers here from my little scrap pile, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stick these on. Really, really simple. Now I'm going to be doing it with my glue gun because it's quick and easy, and I'm just going to randomly stick pieces on. Just stick them on. You don't want these to take too long. Well, I don't have much time, so I am just sticking these down just so we've got little bits around. So you can take as much time as you like. Let me just turn it over so it will go around to the other side. Another piece of this on there. I'm trying to find sort of things that I can do quite quickly up here and get my little bit of crafting fix in while I can. So let's just cut these up, just wrinkle them up a little bit. Stick a piece there, stick a piece there, and then I'm going to stick a little bit of this just around the top. Just like that. Mind your fingers, because that's quite hot. Let's have a little bit on there. So just stick it on however you like. I'm going to just cut just a little bit off here. I've got so much stuff on my fingers that it's harder to work. Let's just pop a little bit just down there. Lovely. My glue gun over there out of the way. Okay, so that's all those bits. That's done. I'll leave that bit because I'm going to colour this. So what should we have? We'll have a little bit of old paper first. Just pop a little bit on here. I've got a paintbrush somewhere. Just paint it on. Just so we get a little bit of colour in here. Like this. And there. Oops. Okay, so that's the old paper. I'm going to pop some more, what's this one? Brushed corduroy in there as well. Now again, you can have your Christmas trees whatever colour. If you've got nice funky colours in your Christmas decorations this year, you can paint them that colour as well, can't you? So, and they would be quite nice. If you saw the other videos I did with them, with the gold and silver foil, you could add a bit of that to them as well, which would look good, I think. I've got some bits of glue gun thread everywhere. Now this is the gathered twig. I just want a little bit of darker on here, I think. Just on this one like that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to just quickly dry that. Get my glue gun. I'm going to stick this little bit down. I didn't quite stick him down very well. So there we go. That's a little bit better. Then I'm going to go over it just with a tiny bit more. Tiny bit more gesso over all of it. Just like that. Oops, a bit more. These are very quick and simple to make. So you could have, if you wanted them as little table names, you could make these quite quickly which I love them. And then you can just print off the name of whoever's coming to dinner on the side and stick them on. Okay, I do like these. There we go. Look how sticky I am. Another quick blast. I do that up. Make sure it doesn't leak everywhere. Let me quickly dry it again. Perfect. Doesn't that look cute? Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of this shiny to it. I've got a little plastic container here as well, which I'm going to pop this in. Now what I might do, let me just get my glue gun. I'm going to go, let me just put the lid on, open the lid, would be easier. I'm going to pop a little line just down here, like that. Just sprinkle that over. Just so it's got a little bit of sparkly on there like that. And because it's gone the glue gun, it sticks really quickly and really easy. There we go. And then you get a nice little bit of sparkle. Let's put a little bit more on there. I hope you can see that. Then I'm just going to have this, which will go down like that. Just sprinkle them on. Lots and lots of different things going on in here, and I just think that looks really, really nice. I might actually pop a little bit along the bottom of this here, because I think I want this bit as the front. So let's just have that along the bottom. So you can see what I've got in here is glitter and bits of snow. I made this up years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago anyway, and I've kept it and I use it on all sorts of things at Christmas. So there we go. Love it. Absolutely love it. Just make sure they're all stuck in. Okay. I'm going to pop that back in the pot because it will go everywhere, I know. Put the lid on so we don't make lots of mess. So there we are. So what shall we do? What do we do with the tree? Now this is our little block. Now what I've done on these, I've just inked them and then painted them with a little bit of gesso. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over it with some distress ink. This is where you get nice and inky, just like this. Take my brush, just brush it on. So again, you can do it with a nice red inky base if you wanted to, and put a big bow around it. Entirely up to you how you do it, but I'm just going to put that on there like that. Before it dries too much, I'm going to add a little bit of gesso. Like this. And then I'm going to dry it. Perfect. I'm going to just add a little bit more ink on top. So again, you can just keep building up the colour however you want it, as scrungy as you like. And then dry it again. Perfect. That nice grungy little block. Now these blocks come with the holes in them, and I just got them from the cheap shop that is around in Albufeira. So these are really nice. Let's just grunge it up a little bit more. I will have a look and see if you can get them on Amazon, but you can use anything that you've got. Now let's have a look. This is going to go into, this is the corrugated card, so these will just slot in there nicely like that, and then this will just fit in there like that. So what I do need is a piece of fabric. Let's just, I'm obviously not going to need all of this, am I? But what I will do, I will just pop a little bit of glue down through here, put this on there, and then just wrap that round like that. Just twist that in. Now again, you can paint your wire, you can use little bits of pipe cleaner or whatever you've got to make the tree trunk. But I think just the shabby little bit of fabric looks quite nice, doesn't it? The state of my hands. Now this is going to go up in there, so we will glue this. Like that. Let's just pop that in, squeeze that down like that, and then this one will just pop in there like that. So the nice thing about it being wire is that you can move it around so it goes straight. So if it's a little bit wibbly wobbly, it doesn't matter, because you can bend it so it's straight. So I'm going to just hold that in there for a second. Can you see? I just think that looks lovely. And what I'm going to do, I have got, this is just a little bit of white seam binding, and I also have some green which I found, which I must have done ages and ages ago. But I think, shall I do green? I think I might actually, let's see if I can do a bit of both. Let's do a double one, shall we? A bit longer, let's do a little bow like this. Not so big as that, that's it. Perfect. Chop that off, pop that to the side. Let's lie you down. Pull these out. So we've got a nice double bow on here. I might just scrunch it up a little bit. That's better. Let's have it going this way. And then I'm going to just stick that on the top of my little tree. Stick another little bit of glue gun on there. I'm getting back into using my glue gun because I've forgotten how quick and easy they are to make things. So there we go. That's a really, really simple, pretty little tree, which I am loving. So look, I have got 3 of them now. So that makes a lovely little display, I think. I'll take a proper picture of them at the end so you can have a look. But I just think that is lovely. And you can make little tiny ones, like I said. You can make them in and pop them into your journals. But I think it looks really, really lovely. Can you see it? Let me see. I think they just look so, so pretty. So there we go, guys. That's our little quick little mixed media for this week, and I think they are lovely. So I'll take a proper picture of them so you can have a look and a close-up of them. So there we go, guys. Thank you so, so much for joining me. Please stay safe, take care, have fun crafting, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.